Coming up, sometimes you just need to take a break. The Unscrewed Mind. Welcome back to The Unscrewed Mind. I'm Matt Williams, and today we're going to be talking about how to take more effective breaks. But before we do that, there's a couple things that I want to talk about. First, when you take a break, what do you like to do? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm always looking for ideas, and hey, if it works for you, it might work for me as well. Second, the Unscrewed Minds YouTube channel. This channel now has over 31 subscribers. I want to thank everyone that has hit the subscribe button. Obviously, this is a hobby of mine. I do this because I enjoy doing it, but anytime someone subs, anytime someone hits the like button, it's validation for the work that I'm doing. Let's be honest, it just feels good to know that this content is resonating with someone. So if you've hit that sub button, I really appreciate you. If you've watched this right now and you haven't hit the sub button or the like button, do it. Do it. I appreciate you. For those of you that watch this channel all the time, you know that weekly, on the regular, I put out a video every week on some spiritual topic. Seems like I choose them at random, but a lot of time I feel like I'm being led to those topics. But this week, as I'm writing, preparing, studying, reading, looking for a topic, I was having the hardest time settling on something and writing about anything. It's like I had just hit this tremendously large mental block. And so I had set aside some time, non-negotiable time, to really knuckle down, come up with a topic, and make sure that I had a video prepared to go out this week. And as I was approaching that time that I was going to start working on it, I got a text message from a friend of mine, and he's like, hey, we should go mountain bike riding tonight. And I was like, you're absolutely right. We should go mountain biking. I just bought a new bike. I've really sort of gotten into it here recently, and there was nothing more that I wanted to do than to go mountain bike riding. So this ended up being the most grueling, painful physical experience of my entire life. The trail was amazingly hard, uphill almost the entire time, which I'm not even sure is possible by all the laws that govern the universe as we know it. But as I'm driving home from the trailhead, I just felt this intense feeling of gratitude and happiness. And it's because when you're on the trail, all you can think about is what's coming next. You can't sit there and worry about deadlines or stress or pressure, not only from my real job, but also for this side passion or this hobby that I enjoy doing, which is YouTube. Driving home, that's when the idea hit me. Sometimes you just have to take a break, even if it's from something that's a hobby, something that's a passion of yours, something that you do at the end of your normal day, and it normally brings you a bunch of happiness and pleasure. If that starts to become a burden to you, you need to take a break and come back to it when that passion or that inspiration returns to you. As we close out this video and you think about what you're going to do the next time you get stressed and how you're going to take more breaks, here are some things to keep in mind. Number one, taking a break once an hour increases productivity. Even the most powerful, intelligent brains need to take a break from time to time. It's important to know when you're in flow, though. Like if you're writing something or if you're working on something and you just really feel like the words or the digits are just flying off the keyboard, then obviously we don't want to take a break then. But once it starts to become a struggle or a slog, don't be afraid to get up, leave the room, and recharge and come back to it when you're feeling a little bit more energetic. Tip number two, in the same way that sleeping a full 8 hours or sleeping overnight allows your brain time to recharge, taking rest breaks during the day does the same exact thing. Your mind needs time to categorize and break down everything that you're throwing at it. So if you're just constantly working, you're not giving your brain time to do that. And by the end of the day, or even by the end of an hour and a half, you might start feeling just like things are a little bit chaotic. And that's a good sign that you need to take a rest break. Tip number three, there are good breaks and then there are bad breaks. If you work all day on a computer, probably the last thing you need to do when you take a break is stare at your phone screen, or just flip to another browser window, or turn on the television. You're basically putting your brain through the exact same thing. So make sure that when you take a break, you're doing something that is beneficial for you and not too similar to what you're taking a break from. Along the line of good breaks, here are some ways maybe that you can take beneficial, positive rest breaks. First one, similar to what I did, do something physical. Get out of your office, change the scenery, go for a walk, exert yourself, and pull your mind out of everything that you normally have to worry about and just concentrate on getting through that exercise, getting to the next mailbox, whatever it may be. But doing something physical is a great way to take a break. Another thing you might consider is meditating, possibly, and I don't recommend this, but maybe even taking a nap during the day might be something that's beneficial for you. Finally, if taking breaks aren't feasible in your line of work, consider alternating tasks. If you've been on one particular type of task for an extended period of time, switch to something else. That way, it feels almost like you're doing something brand new, and maybe that's enough of a break for you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next video. The Unscrewed Mind.